So the biggest life-changing thing for me, you can't be playing with this. Charlie, stop. Please, stop it. They're literally just like, please, give it to me. They don't want this video to happen. The past 20 years of my life, I have. Hi. I've had an autoimmune disease for about 20 years. I am 27 now. I started to get sick around 7, and I was diagnosed at 11. I talk about it here and there on my YouTube channel, but things are about to change because I want to start sharing the journey of it, the treatment of it, and how we can help each other with it. The world is suffering with autoimmune. I'm gonna just stop right there. I want to talk about the biggest mistake that I made before I get to the best part. I was so passive as a patient. I went to the doctor, I took all the medicines, my lifestyle was no different other than like a workout here and there, and that was that. I'm 27 now, and I'm realizing that's not the approach that I should have taken. In fact, the past couple of years, I've started becoming more proactive in the way that I've been dealing with my health. Proactive as in, when I go to the doctors, I have my questions ready. I'm not just going to the doctors. I'm not just throwing money there. I actually want to help myself and work with the doctor to help myself and help my health. Being proactive meant that when I just take this medicine, I'm not just taking it, I'm researching it. I'm also taking notes on how it's interacting with my body and coming up with a plan and advocating for my own health. Sometimes the doctor doesn't know what's best. Sometimes you know what's best for your body because you are living in your own body. I started to research my illness and research the study behind autoimmune disorders and how much it lacks so much research and how much it really depends on the environmental effects and your genetics as well. People with autoimmune disorders, genetically, we are not superior, okay? We have a lot of issues going on, and a lot of things are triggering it. And the biggest thing as a proactive person is to figure out what those things that are triggering it. And a lot of it could come from diet. It could come from the stressors in your life. It could come with how your mental health is, and just all these different variables. To be proactive is the best thing that you can do if you have an autoimmune illness. Research says they don't know what's triggering this. They don't know what's causing this. They don't. A lot of medicines out there are out there to treat your symptoms and to possibly set it into remission. So yeah, that's the best thing that you can do. Advocating for yourself. Maybe that looks like taking a journal and taking health notes. Documenting how you're doing, seeing how things are progressing, seeing if you're getting worse or if you're getting better, seeing if you need to take out certain foods, seeing if you need to start exercising regularly because you probably need to, seeing that you probably need to take out junk food and processed food and sugars out of your life, and just all these different things. That is the best thing you can do. Don't make the same mistake that I did. I was so passive. It probably was because I was diagnosed as a child and I had the YOLO mindset. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna live my best life right now, and that's still true, but I can still take care of the body that God gave me and try to nourish it. If you don't know where to start, here's a book that I read that kind of jump-started all of this a year ago, The Autoimmune Solution, because I was tired. I was tired of my joints hurting every day. I was tired of feeling like I couldn't keep going and feeling like my quality of life kind of sucked at some days. I was tired of that. So I read this book, and if you read this book, I'm going to tell you right now to take it with a grain of salt because this book is heavily geared towards a unrealistic diet, in my opinion, an unrealistic lifestyle, also in my opinion, but there are some really interesting research in here if you have an autoimmune disorder, illness, disease, however you call it. Some interesting things to read about in here, and just the gateway to realize that I need to research my body. I need to research fact-based methods on ways that I can try to help myself. If you're wanting a more specific detail on my day-to-day on how I'm dealing with my illness, which is scleroderma, stay tuned because I plan to make more videos on that, and just so we can help each other. That's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Now the dogs can get their toy. You can get it, Charlie. Here you go.